This breakfast recipe is balanced because it has some proteins from eggs, some vegetables since we have some green beans and carrots. Also, we have healthy fats from avocado, some fresh vegetables, that is cucumber and tomatoes, and I have my carbs over here. So this breakfast is going to keep you full for longer and you're going to enjoy each and every bite. Trying this recipe is going to be totally worth it. So grab yourself the ingredients listed in the description box and let's make this delicious breakfast, brunch or lunch recipe. So over here I have my potatoes, which I've already peeled and washed. So I'm going to cut my potatoes into medium sizes. You can also cut into small sizes if you want the potatoes to cook very fast. So I'm going to cut my potato in half, quarter the potato and then cube the potato. Place aside, and then I'm going to be finishing up cutting the rest of the potatoes. The good thing about this recipe is that once you prep all the vegetables that you're going to be using for this recipe, it's going to be very fast and totally, it's going to save time. That is what I'm trying to say. Try cutting the potatoes into the same size so that they can cook at the same time. When done cutting or chopping up your potatoes, you're going to pick a pot, add in cold water, and over high flame you're going to let the water start heating up as you wash your potatoes for around 2 times. This is to remove the excess starch in the potatoes. So I'm going to transfer back to my bowl and quickly wash the potatoes. When the potatoes are clean, you're going to transfer to your pot, add in some salt for seasoning the potatoes. So I'm going to add in a teaspoon of salt. Make sure all the potatoes are fully submerged in the water because you want the potatoes to cook evenly. So you're going to pre-boil the potatoes for at least 2 to 3 minutes. Meanwhile, you're going to grab yourself some green beans. I already have mine over here, and then you're going to be chopping up the ends of the green beans. So you'll pick your green beans and stack them just like this, and then using a sharp knife you're going to cut out the ends of the green beans just like that. I'm going to place aside, and I'm done prepping up my vegetables because I'm going to be using some green beans, some carrots, which I've already cut into very cute shapes, and also I have an avocado over here. Remember, this is a breakfast recipe and you have very little time to cook your breakfast, so slicing the carrots thinly is going to make it very fast. After 3 minutes, you're going to check on your potatoes. Mine are ready, and to check if yours are ready, you're going to use a fork, and when you poke the potatoes and the fork runs through, your potatoes are ready. So I'm going to cover and drain the water. When you've drained the potatoes, you're going to uncover, and then you're going to pick another non-stick pan, and over medium flames you're going to add in 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. Wait for the oil to get hot. Now it's going to be very fast because the potatoes are already parboiled. So I have my spices over here ready to add into my potatoes. And when the oil is hot, you're going to transfer in your potatoes. Toss the potatoes in the cooking oil, add in some black pepper, salt, and cayenne, a little bit of cayenne, that is. The cayenne is optional, but I choose to add in a kick of spiciness to my breakfast potatoes. Then you're going to cook the potatoes for at least 5 minutes over medium flame. This is to crispen up the edges of the potatoes and also add in a very nice flavor to the potatoes, since we have added in the black pepper, cayenne, salt. Yeah. Because you have not overcooked the potatoes are not going to break down while tossing the potatoes in your non-stick pan or wok. So it's going to be very easy for you to cook the potatoes. I'm going to move my potatoes to another burner. Pick another small non-stick pan and add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. I'm going to be cooking my carrots and green beans, so I'm going to start off with my carrots. Toss the carrots in the cooking oil, add in your green beans. A little bit of salt. And black pepper. Cook the carrots and green beans for at least 2 minutes. You don't want to overcook the green beans because they're not going to be looking so awesome. So I'm going to reduce the flames to medium-low. Check on my potatoes. Lovely, so lovely. So I'm going to pick a bowl to crack in my eggs. And I'm using both free range and the regular eggs. Have a dustbin over there. Cracking my eggs. Oh, it has double yolks, guys. So I have 4 yolks and 3 egg whites. Add in some more black pepper. I absolutely love black pepper and salt to my eggs. Using a fork, you're going to whisk the eggs until fully combined together with the black pepper and salt. And once done, check on your green beans. This is a very fast recipe. I'm going to pick a plate to serve my green beans and carrots because they are ready. My carrots and green beans are ready, so I'm going to serve on my plate. They look absolutely gorgeous. I'm using a slotted spoon to remove my carrots and green beans. I wish you could smell this right now because it's smelling incredible. Check on my potatoes, toss the potatoes around, and as you can hear, the potatoes are getting a very nice crunch. So in the same pan that I used to make my green beans and carrots, I'm going to add in my eggs. The pan shouldn't be too hot because we're making scrambled eggs. So you're going to use a spatula and fold the sides of the egg as it cooks so that you can get that signature scrambled look. Add in a little bit more salt to fully season my egg. And then you're going to cook your egg to perfection, or you're going to cook your eggs. Cook your eggs to your own preference. If you love runny eggs, you're going to be cooking the eggs for around 30 seconds. And if you love the eggs well done, just like me, you cook for around a minute. Transfer to my plate. I still have some more eggs over here. Check on my potatoes and they are very crispy and smelling so good. So now I'm going to add in a little bit more flavor. So I have some fresh rosemary over here. So I'm going to pull out the leaves and then I'm going to chop the rosemary in my pan using a kitchen scissors. The moment you add in the rosemary in the pan, you're going to get in a very lovely flavor in the kitchen and also a very lovely and delicious aroma. I love adding rosemary to potatoes. So you'll toss the potatoes and the potatoes are ready. So I'm going to put out the flames. Listen to that crunch. And then I'm going to serve my plate. Remember, everything is still very hot. Add in some fresh tomatoes. I also love adding in some cucumber to my breakfast bowl, so I'll add around 4 slices of cucumber. Then lastly, I'm going to be adding in some avocado. Wow, just look at my avocado. It's super, super, super looking delicious. When done peeling your avocado, you're going to slice your avocado, and it's going to be very easy for you because it's ripe. Watch over your fingers, press down a little bit, and wow, totally love my avocado. And then lastly, I'm going to transfer to my plate. Just look at that. Everything looks mouth-watering. Yum. So this breakfast bowl is for around 2 to 3 people, and as you can see, I'm going to be having a blast because my plate is full, it's balanced, it's looking very delicious. It's going to take you around 20 minutes to prepare this delicious breakfast bowl, and it's totally going to be worth it because yeah, just look at my plate. It's looking very healthy, very balanced, and super delicious. Yeah, so the trying out is going to be worth it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll be trying out this delicious breakfast bowl recipe.